Hi everyone. I thought I would jump on here real quick and have a chat. Something's going on with my recording devices. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but it's not very loud to me. Like I'm looking at myself. Usually when I record, I can see the sound waves and they're usually quite big. But for some reason they're really small today and I'm talking at my normal way. So this is weird. This is going to be interesting. Hopefully it'll be fine. But I wanted to come on and just ask, how was your New Year's? How was your little Christmas break and holiday break? Mine was chill. Mine was easy, which was lovely. Didn't really do anything special for New Year's. Our weird little New Year tradition is the bowl of chaos, which is basically all of the round chocolates like M&Ms, mini M&Ms, crispy M&Ms, Maltesers. Sometimes if we're feeling a little dangerous, we'll throw Skittles in there. We just mix them all up and just eat them. And we'll watch a comedy special called Tripod versus the Dragon. It's a D&D sort of style comedy show by an Australian group called Tripod. It's great. It's very entertaining. We've been doing that for years. This year, though, we didn't any of it. Our kids were sick. Like, not the sniffles. Like, my son was throwing up. My daughter wasn't having a good time. Like, everybody was sick. So it was early beds for everybody. Just go to sleep. Get as much rest as possible. Which is fine. Again, that's life. You got to change. You got to live with it. So hopefully next year will be, or this year, I guess, this New Year's New Year's Eve? Yeah, this New Year's Eve might be better or different, at least. It's not better or worse, it's just life. How is everybody's planner setups? We're 4 days into the new year. It's very exciting. I've had to change a little bit because I have fallen completely and utterly head over heels for my astrology. Like, I can't get enough of it. It is my favorite thing about this year so far. And yeah, so I've had to change a little bit of things. I did buy the Traveler's Company planner for this year because I was, I didn't want to have something undated again, which is really annoying because I've got something undated again in the astrology. But I have actually changed my setup a tiny bit. I have gone from having my daily in my records passport into the Traveler's Company planner. It's all dated for me. I can just write what happened that day in the little columns and the vertical columns and do a little bit of decoration at the end of the week if I really wanted to, which is good, which is nice and easy, nice and simple. I'm loving it. And now I'm alternating between my Kyoto edition regular and the records passport for my personal journal, which I've been loving. Like, I just moved into the passport recently. I finished volume 16. I'm now into volume 17. And I totally forgot why I loved the passport so much. So I'm really glad that I'll be alternating between the two. It'll just give me some variety in that, and they'll both be used, because I did feel a little guilty about having a planner, paying for that planner. It's not cheap. Like, it's not just a regular book, it's a whole thing, and to just completely abandon it because I fell in love with astrology. So I'm weird about that. Things need to be used if I've bought them. So yeah, so I'm really happy that I found a way to get around that. It's still useful. It's not like I'm using it for the sake of using it. It's actually still a memory keeping device, which is really, really cool. So now it kind of makes sense, because like my monthly is sort of the big memory for the day, or the big highlight for the day. And then the planner part, like the vertical planner part, is an elaboration of what the monthly is, which is obviously what it is anyway. But it feels a bit more in sync, which I really like. I think it's more, cohesive, which is lovely, I think. But that's really all that's massively changed for me. Again, I'm in love with my astrology. It has firmly set in that I'm going to get a Hobonichi next year, purely because I don't like having an undated planner. Honestly, it's probably my biggest pet peeve, writing out what day it is and what date it is. I don't know why, but I hate it. I think it's just because I can never write the days neat enough where it looks satisfying, which is ridiculous. But that's just how I feel. But yeah, that's really it. That's all I've got. That's all the updates I have for you today. I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. I'll see you next time. Bye.